Welcome into a special edition of the College Basketball Resume Ranking Sweet 16 edition. What's a good win in this ranking? Tournament team in 2022, of course. And, of course, it matters how many losses you have. If you're interested, leagues with multiple teams in the Sweet 16 are the Big 12 with 3, ACC with 3, Big East, Big 10, and Pac-12 all with 2, which adds up to 12 of the 16 teams. So what a chaotic tournament we had, and it was fun. St. Peter's is there and others, but basically blue bloods, big conference tournament teams rule the day. Now let's see the ranking. Gonzaga is number 1, 28-3, and their worst loss is to St. Mary's. Team record, wins versus tournament teams, and worst loss. I'm not going to spell out every win versus a tournament team that they had, but look here, Gonzaga beat San Francisco 3 times, so that boosts them up real nice. And I didn't have that for them in the previous resume ranking, so they were number 14 at that point. But, the committee put San Francisco in, and this is what we're doing here. Purdue, number 2, 29-7. Look at all them wins. Michigan's in now, Indiana Rutgers, so they get all them wins. Their worst loss is to Indiana. Arizona is 3. Their worst loss is to Colorado. Kansas is 4. Their worst loss is to Dayton. Providence and Villanova were neck and neck, but it took me a minute, but I figured out that Villanova has the same amount, or they have the same amount above losses as Providence does above their losses, but Villanova has more, so Villanova is ahead. That's how this ranking goes. I like wins. I don't care how many losses you have. Duke, number 7. They lost to Florida State as their worst loss. Texas Tech, 27-9. Their worst loss is to Kansas State. Arkansas lost to Mississippi State. UCLA, 27-7, lost to Arizona State. Houston, 31-5, lost to SMU. As we move up, we'll get the last few teams here. North Carolina, 26-9. Their worst loss is to Pitt. Iowa State, they are 22-12. A big drop off here from North Carolina. Their worst losses to West Virginia, Michigan, my Wolverines. I laughed when I just saw that they're in the Sweet 16 with a 19-14 record. The 5th straight time Michigan has made it. Their worst losses to UCF, Miami, 25-10. Their worst losses to Florida State. And St. Peter's, your Cinderella, is 21-11. And they lost to STBK. I don't think that's Stony Brook. I think that's a lesser team, actually. But there is your Sweet 16 and the ranking of those teams. Now I'm going to show you the matchups. Who is matching up with who? Kansas was number 4 versus Providence, number 5. Good matchup. That's tough. Iowa State was number 13 versus Miami, number 15. Another great matchup there. Arizona was number 3. And Houston, number 11. So Arizona has the upper hand. Villanova has the upper hand, according to the resume ranking, over my Michigan Wolverines. UCLA and North Carolina are pretty much neck and neck. Here's the biggest discrepancy: Purdue and St. Peter's, to be expected. Gonzaga and Arkansas, 1 and 9. That's pretty big discrepancy there. And Texas Tech and Duke are pretty darn even, according to the resume ranking. In fact, Duke is only one ahead, 7 and 8. So there you have it. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys' bracket is doing better than mine. And I hope we see an awesome Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, National Championship. It's been awesome so far, but Blue Bloods are being victorious recently. So we'll see if St. Peter's can keep their run going versus Purdue, and see if Michigan can beat Nova, and see if we can have a Cinderella. But it is becoming chalk here. So you guys all have a great night, and go Blue if there's any Michigan Wolverines out there.